Hello. Um, so basically the last tier list video I made did pretty well for itself. I mean, it got like 208 views. It was the Arsenal guns like tier list. I plan on making an updated version of that, but I'm kind of just chilling right now. So, for right now, I'm going to be ranking the Attack on Titan Shifters from the manga. I will be going over very heavy spoiler territory, so like chapters 133, even though it hasn't even come out yet, I'm going over the spoilers that we got for that, and assuming that the spoilers are true and what they say in the spoilers are fact. If you've caught up to what the spoilers are, you would understand what I'm talking about, but I will be going over that in this video. But let's get started on Armin's Colossal Titan. All Colossal Titan users are extremely powerful. It's just how it is. But considering Armin is like really smart, I would like to put it up here. Considering it still has all the capabilities as Berthold's Colossal Titan, and it's operated by Armin, it has the ability to nuke, it has the ability to do everything. And Armin as a shifter, I feel like might be able to do more, but I don't know how much training he's gotten in the time, because he's only ever shifted like once, or like twice if you consider the flashback to when they were training with him. But from when we see, he's really only shifted once. He's mastered the nuke, he's able to use it. I think that puts him in the strong category. Grisha's Attack Titan is very good. I mean, like, strong enough to take down the Founding Titan, held by the Reese family. I mean, Founding Titans held by royal blood won't seek out war, but it's not like they won't defend themselves. You see that she tries, and she still fails to just a normal attack titan, which in my opinion puts them very good. It might just be lack of experience on the Reese's family's like founding titan usage because they never really have to shift into him, but you know. Uh, Aaron Yeager's attack titan. I think that's what that is. Yeah, that's what Aaron Yeager's attack titan. Um, Attack Titan form. I think this is with the Warhammer buff. So that's why I'm putting it in like super strong tier because literally Aaron kind of Armin because he nuked the ports doesn't really matter that much. And then the Survey Corps, like we're just like messing up the like just Marley's best warriors. Well, number one, they killed the Warhammer Titan, like which is widely like most of the fan base thinks that the Warhammer Titan is one of the strongest. And personally speaking, or actually not even personally speaking, it's kind of like implied in the manga that Eren would have died if Mikasa didn't come over there and save him from the Warhammer Titan. Very sad to see Warhammer Titan go. Very cool. But Eren having the Warhammer Titan powers, the Attack Titan powers, and the Fang Titan powers. Yeah. Also, he's the main character. Like, come on. Falco's Jaw Titan. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna be talking about. Chapter 133 spoilers. Um, it's implied that in Falco's dreams, because currently they're on the boat or whatever, he was thinking that he's able to fly with his Titan, and that's like really strong because almost nothing will be able to hit something that's flying. But considering that this is only in his dreams, and he also said that Beast Titan users could fly. We're gonna have to see more when chapter 133 comes out. I'm thinking they wouldn't add something saying, oh yeah, I had a dream that I could fly. Unless he could possibly do it in the future. But I don't know. It seems to be one of the strongest, if not the strongest, Jaw Titan used. Like, not the user itself, but the form of it. And if it can fly, it is the strongest. Because being able to fly is kind of a big advantage. Founding Titan that got bodied by Grisha. Good. I mean, saw it one fight, lost. Nothing really much to say about that. Jaws Titan, held by Marley and the Galliard family. Um, the warrior that became Falco's Jaw Titan. I like to think it's as strong, like because if Falco's Jaw Titan can fly, but there's no way that Grisha is weaker. Jaws Titans just in general are pretty weak. It's just kind of how they are. But the bite force to break over the crystals. I feel like all Jaws Titans just have that capability. I feel like it just comes with the thing. And like maybe not just special. She's put in very good. Good enough that they could use it in war. So, I mean, that seems really good to me. And it's better than being bodied in the first. Uh, it wasn't really the Reese's family's fault. I'm gonna be real. It was mostly like inexperience with having to fight another shifter, and also Attack Titan is a decently strong Titan shifter. Warhammer, extremely strong. One of the like one of the strongest base shifters. Like out of the nine Titans, like this Colossal and Founding are like the three strongest by far. Being able to shoot a crossbow, spikes out of the ground, a giant hammer. Literally, he can do it all. Again, if Mikasa really wasn't there to save Eren, Eren probably would have died. Eren Kruger's Attack Titan, it's not Falco tier. But I don't want to say it's like Reese family founding. But is it though? Without like pickup ships and stuff. I'm gonna put it down here. It doesn't show the ability to harden. It doesn't show any really big feats like defeating another Titan shifter. It picks up some boats and it breaks them. My man Eren Kruger, I mean, he could have done a lot more. Like he really like I feel bad because I don't think he's weak, but he just doesn't have any feats to show it. The kids that ate Ymir, I don't know why they're in this tier list. They ate Ymir. I really hope I'm getting the manga. It's been a minute since I've reread the manga, but I think these were the kids that ended up eating Ymir. I think that's right. Yeah, yeah. We're just gonna roll with it. Another version of the Jealous Titan. I think this was the Jealous Titan that that went to Eldia with Reiner, Berthel, and Annie. Kind of just died. Yeah, because this one's the one that this one's the one that's in the new trailer. This one's the one I think that gets bodied, but is it the same one? Like this looks like the same. This looks like the same, like literally just the same. But I'm gonna assume that it was the shifter that got eaten by Ymir while she was a mindless titan. I'm gonna assume that. I'm gonna put down good. I'm gonna put down Matt actually. Literally no feats. At least Eren Kruger, like, did something. Crushed boats. Literally no feats. Kind of just died. Well, that's I don't know. It has some feats, obviously. They wouldn't be showing it if he didn't have any feats, but it was good enough to be used in war. It's good enough to be put in good. That's all I'll say. The original 9 Titans don't quite know why they're here. These are just kind of filler spots. Like, I mean, we're not gonna just go over just some randos. Like, these were they were shown for like one manga panel of Ymir, Fritz, and then like the 9 Titan shifters that she created. I think you know the scene. It's really nothing to base off of. Literally no feats. Uh, the king, like founding, uh, very good, obviously. Since he was the king, he didn't have the king's ideology yet, except for like in his own mind, but it literally wasn't like a forcible action not to fight. It was just like, hey, I don't like fighting. Considering the fact that he wiped all the memories and created the Rumbling Titans, or the Wall Titans that became the Rumbling Titans, you know what I mean. He's a founding Titan who actually could do what he wanted. Eren, before Warhammer buff, hardening's really, really strong. And he was a really good attack Titan user, but yeah, he definitely surpassed his father. Being able to beat up Armor Titan, being able to, or actually kind of lost to the female Titan, but he won the second time to the female Titan. I'll say he's outstanding. Like that's a pretty good tier for him, right next to Falco. Armor Titan, I would like to say is outstanding because literally no 3D move gear can damage him. But at the end of like the series, he kind of just gets bodied by everyone. Because Thunder Spears, hardening. Literally, Eren didn't even use hardening on him. When Bertolt and Reiner revealed themselves to be shifters, he's kind of put him in a lock. And then he's got. Eren was kind of getting bodied, but then he put Reiner into a lock, which broke the armor. And that does take coordination. That's why Eren's so high. But I I feel bad for putting him in the same tier as Grisha, but literally he was good until everyone got hardening. So I'm just gonna have to put him in very good. Beast Titan, Marley's or Zeke's Beast Titan, Marley's strongest warrior, is able to beat up the Armored Titan. So I feel like it's number one should be put above the other. Marley's strongest warrior basically is just what it boils down to. Bertolt's Colossal Titan, same place as Zeke. Being able to nuke an entire place is very good. Because you know it's going to survive a nuke like no one. Like, who can realistically survive a nuke? Like, the Armor Titan could, but we discussed earlier that he gets kind of bodied by everything. All the humans should have died. Hanji survived because, you know, guy was like, sacrifice self. But he's not up and strong because Bertholt wasn't a great Colossal Titan user. Just before his death, he learned how to be like confident in himself, and if he had that the entire time, he would have been Marley's strongest warrior. He would have been up here. But since he didn't learn how to be strong until like just before he died, and even then, he lost to a trick from Armin. But I mean, the same trick would work on Armin, but he didn't see it coming. He only gets outstanding. Still very good. The Cart Titan, I don't think anyone's really gonna complain with me putting in meh. Thing it's really good is it has a gun on it, but that can only be put on by humans. Has to be operated by humans. It's really heavy. Cuts down the main Cart Titan's like bonus, which is speed. Being able to carry stuff. I mean, it's pretty nice, but literally, it won't be able to beat anything up here, or like anything in here. I mean, this Cart Titan looks like a dog. Just eat him. Or her, my bad. But really not. I did kind of snipe uh Zeke, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm talking about the Cart Titan by itself, without human help. So without human help, Cart Titan is bad. With help, it's up and good. The female Titan, very good. Um, Again, not Marley's strongest warrior, not like Bertholdt here. One against Aaron, but then Aaron also just kind of clapped afterwards. But that was also an unfavorable situation against Annie. But still, 1-1, lost one. One was kind of an overwhelming victory, one was kind of a overwhelming loss. But considering the fact that she couldn't actually get Aaron, but that was from outside help. Um, Personally, by the time that Aaron was fighting Reiner, so I'm taking this as the Attack Titan up until Warhammer buff. Because that really just just puts him in another tier, really. Um, yeah, Annie's not a good enough female Titan user to be put up with these guys. Uh, Founding Titan, that I don't know, man. I'm guessing that's not the actual Titan shifted form, but it was a race under the King's Oath. It literally can't fight even if it wanted to. I forget the king's name, but the one that Kenny was friends with, was a super pacifist, and it just did not work out. Like, he was just a pacifist all of his life, didn't do a thing. It's just kind of how it is. The Beast Titan user before Zeke, the one that passed him on, literally says that he wasn't good enough to be put into war. Like, if you literally cannot be utilized on the battlefield, I mean, we never got to see his Titan, but he literally says himself that he just can't. He's not good enough at fighting that he could be used as a warrior. That's why he got passed on to Zeke. True Founding Titans. Basically, if you're a true Founding Titan, you're going up here. Just how it works. The true Founding Titan, god of all Titans, basically. Not even basically, just is. Stronger there than, actually, I'm going to try to order these a little bit. No. Yeah. I feel, yeah. Okay. Literally just the god of Titans. I don't think I have to say much. Ymir's Jaws. It kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you. Lost to a herd of mindless Titans. Now, it was a very big herd being controlled by Zeke, and and she was trying to protect the castle from being ripped down. That might actually put her up here. But she didn't. Oh, she's still lost to a bunch of mindless Titans. Uh, um, Did kind of lose to a batch of mindless Titans, but it's not like a useless shifter. Like, the cart is kind of useless without a gun. We never got to saw this version of the Founding Titans, actual true form. I'm just assuming that it's this. Assuming based off what we see that it's this. Also just can't fight, and then literally wasn't used on the battlefield. Ymir can be in good. Ymir's good enough that it can actually be used on the battlefield effectively. Just not as effectively as anything else on this tier list. And Aaron's true Founding Titan might be more powerful than the God Titan, but I'm gonna put him right next to Eric because he's not God. Actually, he kind of is. He's activated the true power of the Founding Titan, so he literally just is this, but stronger. But it wouldn't feel right putting him above the God, would it? It kind of does. Basically, 1,200 meters, just bone, activates the Rumbling Titans. literally is wiping out the entire world at the moment. No one is currently standing a chance. But these are basically the same, except for the fact that this one's using Rumbling Titans. But this one could have used Rumbling Titans. Didn't, but could have. So these are just basically the same at this moment in time. We'll have to see what Aaron's True Founding can actually do. The war is about to start. It's probably going to start chapter 134. If Falco's Jaw Titan can fly, it'll stay. It should stay in outstanding. If it can't, probably move down one, because if it can't fly, then it's kind of just a stronger version of the Jaw Titan. But if it can fly, that's extremely good. Yeah, I mean, these are all here because they don't really exist. These literally can't fight except for the Cart Titan, but the Cart Titan can only fight with human engineering on it. These ones all kind of suck, get bodied. These ones are stronger. It kind of feels weird putting Falco's jaws like all the way up here, but it's realistic considering the fact that he has a chance of being able to fly. And then Warhammer Titan's literally just leagues above everything. Like, I know Zeke's supposed to be Marley's strongest warrior, but the Warhammer Titan is just kind of on another level. Aaron can beat the Armored Titan, Zeke can beat the Armored Titan, but, like, I feel like Zeke might lose to the Warhammer Titan. Warhammer Titan's kind of strong. But this is what my list is going to be. If you think anything is wrong, I know I forgot a lot of people's names. I know I think this one's Porco Galliard. And I think this one's Marcel. I think, but I'm not completely sure. If you have anything that I should change about this, leave it in the comments. I know I'm not going to make a lot of people happy. They'll be like, what? Ymir's Jaws is the strongest Titan to ever exist. Why isn't it above Aaron's True Founding? Or someone's just not going to listen to my spoiler warning at the beginning, and they're going to be like, oh, it's True Founding at 1,200 meters. What do you mean? So, I mean, if that's you, it sucks to suck, I guess. I gave you a warning. But other than that, I mean, talk to you in another video, probably like never. Bye.